Good morning, Unite followers. Here we are in Birmingham at the Multidimensional Show at the Mac Theatre. Is it the Mac Theatre? Or the Mac
Midlands Art Centre.
Midlands Art Centre here in Candale Park, Birmingham. We have one of our favourites with us, Michael Feeley.
Hello everyone.
Full-time comedian, part-time esoteric buster.
It's a nice balance, I find.
What, the swings?
The swings, yeah, swings and roundabouts.
Swings and roundabouts, yeah. Right, so today, what are you going to be talking about?
Well, normally it's just a traditional subject for me, really, which is sort of a mystical awareness, a higher consciousness. And by mystical awareness, it basically means the esoteric, what the Hierophant and the Hermetic use are now, the deeper meaning of things which have been encrypted and hidden within the famous monuments, within the pyramids, within holy scriptures. So it's really a traditional subject, but for me, it goes deeper and deeper and deeper every time into a real esoteric coded message, which even that still stokes my own fires, which is good.
Do you feel that you're forever learning, and you're breaking new ground all the time?
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely. Every single day. The presentation today, if I was to do it tomorrow, it would be different. And if I was to do it the next day, it would be different to tomorrow. So with each day, something new comes in, but it fits in with the old. Yeah. But it just takes the old further forward.
Because when you first started, you were getting the downloads, weren't you?
Yes.
Was that like the kickstart? And you're on your path and you're learning? Or are you still getting the downloads?
I still get the downloads. It's what I call hypercommunication, which is really tapping into forces outside of yourself. And it normally comes in the guise of people would recognise as inspiration or intuition, but that is really hypercommunication, and that when something comes through that I know is correct, I can feel the alignment, I can feel the balance, and then it fits in with everything else. If it comes in and it isn't correct, I can feel the misalignment with it, and it just gets disregarded. So that's sort of how it moves forward and progresses for me.
So are you getting the same amount of downloads now? Was you getting more in the beginning that set you on the path, or are you still getting the same amount of downloads from there? Or is it more of the research now from your early downloads? Is it a balance now?
It's a balance. It tends to be a different download now, whereas in the beginning it was more experiencing, more seeing. Every day I would see something of what you would class as a paranormal, but paranormal really, as I will describe in the show later, is only paranormal if you're misaligned. Really, it's a normal thing. So it's still a download, but it's a different kind of download, where it will now be sacred information, whereas before it was a visual or a sentient feeling. But now it's sort of download, hypercommunication of information.
Excellent. Have you, since you started, have you connected with other people who are getting similar downloads to you, almost like a confirmation? I mean, you got confirmation anyway, but other people who are getting the similar kind of information? Are you connecting with those kind of people?
Yes, well, I've not met them, but the ancient cultures were getting the same download of information because they're encrypting it in their knowledge base. In terms of download, yes, lots of people are meant to getting downloads, but different kinds of downloads. Some people seem to get downloads that are applicable to them and their life and their path, whereas my downloads are applicable to mine. which
Right,
is
yeah.
ancient mysteries and secrets. So those are the kind of downloads that I will get.
Excellent. Yeah.
So yes, just a different kind of download.
Excellent.
So, this path you're on, where will it eventually lead you? Anywhere?
I really don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I suppose I would guess that it will just take me deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper until either my head explodes or I will come to the end of that rabbit hole. I think that the more you think you know, the more you realise you don't.
Absolutely.
And the more you find out, the more you find out there is to find out.
Yeah.
So I can't ever see it stopping. You know, it's just a continuous roll.
So it's almost like you're in a maze that has no end.
Absolutely.
And every time you turn, there's another question. When you think you've got the answer, you realise that you haven't got the answer, or you've got a version of the answer. Which leads me to, is it just a really, really clever thing that created this whole thing? And he set us a shitload of questions that cannot be answered. And we're just, if it is this computer reality, and that's it. It's like the unanswerables, and we're chasing them, and you're meant to chase it. Is that a possibility?
I suppose it is, really. I mean, every answer gives 5 different questions,
Yes.
and then you answer those questions for yourself to the best of your ability, and gives you 5 more.
Yeah.
But I suppose that's what keeps us advancing. If we were to find the complete answers, there'd be no point being here.
Yeah.
You know, if we were perfect, and as we'll say later, even the creative mind is not perfect, because it can't be perfect, because there's flaws. There's flaws in creation, so it can't be perfect. If we were to know everything, we wouldn't be here. There'd be no need to be here. So I can't ever see stopping, really, because, as I say, every time I answer a question for myself, which fits into all the other answers, there is a lot more questions to be, which again, I always find always take me to the same place. Whichever direction I look in, whichever culture I look in, however deep I go, always brings me to the same pinnacle point. It's just a different route to get to the same place.
Very good answer. What's in your sandwiches for lunch?
Cheese cobs.
Oh, nice.
Well,
Very brummy.
Yes. Yes,
See, he says cob, I say bap.
I've matured
I
a
say
lot
cob.
in the last few years.
And are you coming to our Christmas show?
Yes. When is it?
Don't know yet. But you're welcome, Michael. We'll have a seat at the table ready for you, or we can do another Skype. So well, either way, it'd be,
Get him in person.
yeah, it'd be great.
I'll probably attend this time, so let me know when it is.
Great. Well, we have a lot of fun and learn at the same time, and learn from yourself, of course. So yeah, we'll let you know. We'll let you know in good time. And
Thank you. Preferably before the event.
exclusive right here.
Don't tell me after.
Oh yeah.
Very,
you.
very good, man. We love him, don't we?
We love him. We love him. Look forward to your talk as well, Michael.
Thank you.
See you later. Thank you very much. Thank you, Michael.
Get to keep them.
Here's your prize for today.
Put the electrodes on.
Got the same haircut. Look.
That's not a haircut, that's a disaster. We're living in.
As I say, grass don't grow on a busy street.
I've heard that. The price is right. £45. 45 pence.
Literally. Buy one, get one free. I didn't want one of them. Anyway. Excellent. Thank you, Michael. Thank you.
What is reality? What is real?
There was something outside, power without, within. There was something outside, fear without, within. Fear, power without, within.
So here we are at the MSC. What is it?
Nature of Reality.
No, what's this place called?
Oh, the MAC, the Midlands Art Centre.
Here we are at the Midlands Art Centre with the two organisers of this event. We've got David Bonner and Rachel Murphy. We know quite a bit about you because we've been plugging your show for the last month or so, 3 or 4 weeks. So tell us what you're hoping for the future. Obviously the day's going really well.
Yeah, so far, so good.
Been really good, actually.
Yeah?
Really good fun. For the future, we hope to do another conference next year. That's the plan, May 2020. And shall we reveal what the conference is going to be about, or should we keep it
I
secret?
think we could probably reveal what it's going to be about. We said we would.
Okay, go on. Just for you guys. It's actually going to be on the topic of starseeds, and the title of the conference is
The Bringers of Light.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're hoping before then to go abroad and second some of Mary Rodwell's children and young people to come and speak at the conference about how they are incarnate starseeds who've come here to help raise consciousness and help with the ascension and bring us into 4D.
Yes.
So
You two guys are both starseeds as well?
we are.
Definitely.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most people in this room are, aren't they?
I would say so.
I would say so.
Yeah.
If you're drawn to these topics, you're definitely a starseed.
Yeah, and the title of the conference, the name of the conference was My First Channeling.
Yes, it was a bit of a download-inspired moment. You sort of in the
Stood-
kitchen after doing some shopping.
Stood in the kitchen with some marigolds on, washing up. It just came to me. It was like Bringers of Light. It's got to be called Bringers of Light.
Yeah. And I was like, that's it.
Nothing happens by chance.
No.
No.
And there are no coincidences.
No.
Yeah. So that's the plan
That's
for
going to
next
happen.
year.
Yeah, and then besides that, we've got a Patreon site. So we're going to put this video, the one of the show, and other videos of interviews and talks up on Patreon, which will invite people to be able to support us, what we do, and share this material.
Yeah. Because we're doing this full time now.
Yes.
I gave up my career a few months ago to do this full time. So.
Yeah.
We need the support of people who like what we're doing.
Yeah.
No matter how little it is, just to keep us ticking over and help us to keep putting this stuff on.
Yeah.
Cheap, is it, doing this?
It's not
not.
cheap putting on a conference like this.
Jump to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a leap of faith.
Yeah, we want to be able to do this full time.
Pardon? No regrets whatsoever.
You work together really well, don't you?
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like two
It,
sides of the coin.
it helps to be twin
Definitely.
flames.
Yeah.
I saw that on your Facebook.
Yeah.
I was going to nick it, but I thought I'll give it a week or two. And then
Yeah. Don't plagiarise straight
Reserve
away.
it.
I like that. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the future, Patreon is the next big thing. We didn't announce it before the conference because we don't want to drill people too much for money.
No.
So, but moving forward, we think that's going to help us sustain ourselves and keep producing what we do.
Or a rich benefactor.
Pardon?
A rich benefactor would help.
That would be
Yeah,
helpful.
yeah,
Yeah, or a
people
random
are-
lottery win.
Free to
Ask one of them in the
support more. If you're out there, if you want to support what we do,
Yeah, if anybody wants to
Take this further.
fund us a bit of money to help
Yeah.
us keep this going.
go
We
to
do-
our website and contact
It doesn't
us.
go. The money doesn't go in on fancy cars.
No,
No.
of course not. No.
It's going. We're all trying to raise.
Yeah.
We're driving around in a clapped out Yaris, aren't we? So.
Yeah. The only thing we're driven by is service to others and wanting to help raise consciousness.
Absolutely.
People to realise their own true power. That, as Guy Needler said, more than just this physical human body, we are a lot more, and we can do a lot more in this world.
We can.
Yeah, make a big difference.
Namaste. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's lots happening, and there'll be loads put on the website, won't
Yeah,
there?
we've got some more exciting interviews lined up.
Yeah.
We've recently interviewed Costa Macrease and Amar Kaleka, both on our YouTube channel. They've put us in touch with a few other people whose names we could drop, who we're potentially going to be interviewing in the next couple of
Yeah.
months. David Wilcox, one.
Yeah.
So, he's someone we love. We've watched a lot of his stuff on Gaia.
Yeah, he's very interesting, man. He's done a lot of research, a lot to share, hasn't he?
Yes, and
In the
Lots of
same room or
information.
Skyping?
it'll be like a Zoom chat, like
Yeah.
like the ones, because they're in the States.
Yeah, yeah.
So, although we'd love to go over and interview in person. But,
Yeah.
and we're taking our monthly talks online so we can have a bigger audience as well, rather than hiring a venue in a pub or something like that. That's going to be an online thing now.
Yeah, we want to have a greater reach. Yeah.
It's similar to the stuff we do. In nature, we're not at this level, are we? But you raise us, we'll raise you. We're helping each other, aren't we?
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
it.
It's a cool thing, isn't it? Of course.
We can't marry to each other.
Yeah. But it ends up taking up so much of your life, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Whatever your little hobby was or your interest then becomes, I'm going to do that this weekend. And you want to do it, don't you?
Yeah, it is. That's the driving force.
Yeah.
Well, the planning that went in today has been months and months and months.
Yes, it has.
A lot of work goes in.
Where can we get these t-shirts from? Or is it just the two?
We've only got the two for now, but we might think
more
about
available.
branching
Alright.
out into some merchandise.
I could look to invest in one of them.
Really?
Yeah, they look cool.
Yeah,
man.
you'd look good in one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
If they stretch a bit,
Well, you know, this is a small. You know, going vegan
I
has
haven't
its
seen small
benefits.
since I was about 12.
I've lost a lot of weight since I gave up meat.
Yeah.
So.
I won't be giving up meat. Sorry, mate. I'll draw the line at the full English.
Each to their own. Yeah. So now, on more online talks, more interviews. We've got a few other things in the pipeline, which I don't know if we're allowed to talk about. Shall we? Documentary.
Yeah, we're looking at doing a documentary.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
We've been talking about putting a couple of documentaries together. One of them specifically about contact work.
Okay.
So we're going to talk to people like Costa in the States and go over there, go to one of his retreats, and while we're there, hopefully tour a bit of the US
Yeah,
and
we're in
interview.
contact with James Gilliand as well, who also, you may know, runs a ranch there.
Know the name?
And a centre.
Nah, I don't know.
He runs.
Okay.
And is he in the CE5?
He's a
The
CE5
group.
leader as well.
Like a disciple of Stephen Greer? Is that
Not
that
remotely.
terminology?
He's very independent of
Right.
it, but he's definitely an advocate of CE5 and the disclosure.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Has his own centre in the States.
He does. Yeah, he set up his own ranch and he has retreats there as well.
Right, cool.
Right, we're going to have to wrap
Yeah, we're
up.
going to have to wrap
No
up
problem.
because our next speaker's
Brilliant.
back.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you
Thanks
very much.
for your time.
Hey, appreciate
Have
it.
great.
Cheers.
Bye for now.
See you later. Bye.
There you go.
Yeah, that was fun. Thank you.
Paul's watching the FA Cup final.
Yeah,
Paul's excited.
you kicked the ball really well that time. Right.